Brazil looks simple from the outside, one country, one language, one identity, but inside, it doesn't always feel that way. Two Brazilians can meet, speak the same language, and still feel slightly out of sync. Not because they don't understand the words, but because they don't interpret them the same way. Because in Brazil, culture changes faster than borders. Brazil is often presented as a unified culture, but historically it didn't develop that way. Different regions evolved under very different conditions. The Northeast developed with strong African influence, colonial sugar economy, and long periods of economic hardship. The Southeast industrialized rapidly and became the economic center. The South received large waves of European immigration. The North developed around the Amazon, with its own geographic isolation and indigenous influence. These weren't small variations. They created different rhythms of life, different expectations, different ways of communicating, and over time, those differences became cultural instincts. On paper, everyone speaks Portuguese in practice. Portuguese changes depending on where you are. Not just accent, but structure, speed, vocabulary, even meaning. A word used casually in one region might sound aggressive in another. An expression that feels friendly in one place may feel too informal somewhere else, and sometimes people don't even notice they're doing it. They just feel that something is off, because communication is not just words. It's tone, context, timing. Humor makes this even clearer, because humor depends on shared assumptions, and those assumptions change across regions. In some parts of Brazil, humor is fast, ironic, and subtle. In others, it's expressive, exaggerated, almost theatrical. In some regions, teasing is a sign of closeness. In others, it can feel disrespectful. So the same joke can produce laughter in one place and silence in another, not because it's bad, but because it's tuned for a different audience. Food is another invisible divider. Across Brazil, people eat very differently. Ingredients change, seasoning changes, preparation changes. In some regions, meals are heavier, in others, lighter. Some rely on cassava, others on rice and beans, others on seafood. And food is not just preference, it's identity. People associate their regional food with memory, family, and belonging. So when someone from another region reacts differently to it, it can feel personal. Even time feels different. In some regions, schedules are tighter. Appointments matter more. Delays create tension. In others, time is more flexible. Arriving later is expected. Conversations take priority over strict timing. This isn't about being organized or disorganized. It's about how social life is structured. And when these expectations collide, frustration appears quickly. Then there's social behavior. Some regions feel more direct, others more warm and expressive. Some people speak louder, stand closer, touch more. Others maintain more distance, speak more calmly, use fewer gestures. None of this is right or wrong. But when people from different regions interact, they may read each other incorrectly. Friendly becomes too intense, reserved becomes cold. Over time, these differences create stereotypes. Brazilians develop expectations about other Brazilians, about personality, work style, communication. Some stereotypes are playful, some are unfair, but they influence how people interpret behavior, even before interaction happens. Put all of this together, and small misunderstandings become inevitable. A tone misread, a joke misunderstood, a delay interpreted differently, a behavior judged through the wrong cultural lens, not because people are incompatible, but because they are using different internal rules. Brazil is not one cultural system, it's multiple systems, sharing the same language, and that creates something unique. A country where people can feel familiar and different at the same time. So if you really want to understand Brazil, don't just learn the language. Learn how meaning changes depending on where you are. Because in Brazil, what sounds the same often isn't. And thanks for watching.